Alright guys, it's Dueling Unlocked here with another deck profile for you. And today we've got Madolche's, the other new box from the mini box. And we managed to go 9-1, guys. 9-1 in COG. We finished it off versus our friend here, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I'll show you guys all the combos. Let me show the quick deck list here. We'll go over the deck list at the end. And I got this deck list off of DLM from the person who came in second. In a chat head tourney, so that's where I got this deck list from, and it is ultra consistent, guys. We'll get into all of that after we watch a few replays here, so let's go and get into, I saved 5 of the most entertaining duels for us to watch. I even saved the one we lost, so I can go over that one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go here. And yeah, so the main thing is you just have to open up one card. So you're going to be running out all of your Garnets. There's a lot of Garnets you don't want to open up. So you're running Bandit Keith with Switcheroo, which is why you run Cosmic Cyclone. You see we have Magical Mallet in the deck as well. And the first duel we're going versus Salads. So we're going to fast forward Salads plays. You guys know Salad plays by now. You see, so we open up. This isn't a good hand, so you want to probably send back as much cards as you can with it. But they seem to not have opened up the best Salads either, so that's fine for us. They're going to extend the Jaguar to the grave. We're going to go to the Sunlight Wolf, into another Sunlight Wolf, grab back Circle. And then there's Jaguar. Grabs the Gazelle. Alright, so we draw, and I think I'm just going to shuffle back everything here. We get 1, 2, 3. No, we keep the IDP because IDP is very good versus Salads. And we managed to get the Cosmic Cyclone, so we get to snipe one of these two. At first, I see it's a circle. I'm like, why would he not activate that? I'm like, I guess the other one's another circle, or yeah, that has to be another circle then, right? So we send back a card here with Switcheroo. Once you pay 1,000 life points, let me read the Switcheroo skill. That skill can be used once per duel, so keep that in mind. Send it back to draw a card here. We managed to draw a Book of Moon. And we have our starter. You always want to get Petting Cessor out. So this is the main starter here. The other option, of course, is the... I think it's Magellan. But yeah, so you start off with Petting Cessor, summon out that, bring out the Xyz here. This is the combo, guys. This is the combo. Then we'll go Glassiflora. Glassouffle. I'm sorry, my pronunciations are pretty bad. But you go to Chocolate a la Mode. Chocolate a la Mode. Send back Petting Cessor, and then you can bring out your Hoot Cake. Hoot Cake's gonna trigger here, and you can summon, I believe you want to summon out the Messengelato from the deck by banishing this. Messengelato can search for a Madolche Speller Trap card. But this can only happen if you control Hoot Cake, so keep that in mind. When I was first learning the deck, I thought it was just whenever it gets special summon. But no, you have to control Hoot Cake here to get the search. So we're going to grab the Chateau. Chateau is pretty good going turn 2. If you go turn 1, I would recommend getting the Counter Trap if you don't have it in your hand already. But does you see this boost up here so we can get over the Sunlight Wolf? So there's 1,200. We can go in for 300 more, take out the Jaguar. And then there is the circle. So yeah, we're gonna just pass forward the Salad turn again. They're gonna go Gazelle, summon Foul. Actually, hold on. Here's where they send Falco. They're gonna trigger Falco here. I'm gonna IDP. And then banish both of these. And then since my other card is Book of Moon, I'm like, alright, we'll just prevent him from going to a Link play. GG's. That was game number 1, guys. So let's see if we can get into game number 2 for you guys. See what it's gonna be versus here. So this one is versus Infernoids, I believe. Which I'm like, Infernoids go in turn 1, and they open up, you see, this hand's like not good versus Noids, so like IDP, you're not gonna be able to IDP him. But luckily they didn't open up Feast. They opened up Decatron and Petrulia. And then there's Deviati, so we just have to go in. I draw into Cosmic Cyclone. But it's like, whatever. We're gonna go Mallet, send back this, send back that, send back this and the Cosmic Cyclone. We're gonna try and go for 4. Maybe I should have... Looking back at it, I probably should have kept the Cosmic in case he did have Feast. But you see we have IDP and Madolche Knights to return here, draw 2 more. And I draw Compulse. I set the Compulse down here so that in case they bring out... If they don't Link Summon and have enough to get another Infernoid, I can Compulse back the Decatron. And even if they bring out, like, Deviati somehow, I can also Compulse back that, if they don't go Phoenix, of course. But they're gonna go ahead and go in for the Phoenix, pitching another Deviati, so we're gonna go Compulse for the Phoenix just to not die. And there is Deviati. So Deviati goes in, 29. This does trigger our skill, so now we do a switcheroo. And we drew into the Petting Cessor, which is insane, because if we didn't draw into this, it might have been pretty bad. Because now we're going to try and bait the negate. So if you're going versus Noids, I would say you want to go Magellan first, or Magellan first, or Magellan. However you say this, Madolche, guys. I'm sure I got it right one of the times. But yeah, you want to go in with this first and keep the Petting Cessor, and you hope they negate this, which they did manage to negate it, so we were happy. We're like, let's go, now we can pop off. So we're gonna go Petting Cessor again. Petting Cessor into the Pudding Cessus. Golasufe. And we are gonna actually shuffle back their Deviati into the grave just so to stop more Infernoid plays. Same play as last time, guys. Bring out the Hoot Cake, bring out... Oh, no, it's not the same play. I think this was when I was, like, experimenting to see if Petting Cessor was once per turn, because I didn't read it, but yeah, it's once per turn, so I could have grabbed... you probably want to grab the Messenger Lotto there to grab the field spell right there. That would be probably for the better than what we did right there. But hey, like, we still went 9-1 with the deck, so... And I just started the deck today, guys, so it's a pretty easy deck to get a hold of and start learning. I think the 4th one is the one we lose, so this is the 3rd one right here. Which, the one we lost wasn't actually that bad of a loss. It was versus Gokis, you guys will see here in a minute. So, I was trying to get to 10-0, but we managed to go 9-1, so I can't be too mad. So we're going turn 2 here, and they're gonna go... It's gonna be a Code Talker play. They're playing the Code Talkers with the new Topologic Bomber Dragon, which is a pretty cool combo. I do want to play this deck, but it does seem like it loses a little bit hard to, like, just Dark Hole and stuff like that. Code Talker live. Alright. So we're gonna start off, we open up Magellan. Magellan gonna grab the Petting Cessor. And I know they have Cross Wipe, right? And I also know that if they summon out anything here, that they're gonna go in. I know I have this for a follow-up turn. So I'm like, alright. We have IDP as well, which IDP is very good. And Book of Moon, so I'm like, as long as he doesn't snipe my one back row here, I'll be fine with the Cross Wipe. So they're gonna bring out the Code Talker in the end phase to pop everything. Magellan's gonna go in, shuffle the deck. So I'm like, alright, just don't cross-wipe my back row. Just don't cross-wipe the one in... I think it's the one on the left, yeah. And they go battle phase. So now we go ahead and go IDP. And we gotta banish the Topologic and the L phase here. Bring out the Mallet. And there's Crosswipe. I think they crosswiped a bit early here. They went after the other back row, which they probably should have known. And we open up Magellan here, and they just surrender because they know there's nothing they can do from that spot. We already had the Petting Cessor in hand as well. So this is the one we lost in the 10 games. I'll go and do a replay on this one as well. So yeah, we were 7-0 at this point, And it's like, alright, what are we gonna be going versus? It's Gokis with a set 3. So at this point, we're like, alright, as long as we can snipe one of these back row, we'll be fine. I draw another mallet. So I'm gonna go Cosmic Cyclone first. And then I switcheroo, returning a mallet. Maybe I should have kept the mallet in the hand just in case. I don't know. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. But yeah, sniping the NOST was probably not what you wanted to hit. But we draw into mallet anyway, so we're gonna shuffle back 3 here. And we go Cosmic Cyclone, so we get another back row. Which was the die, so I did have to hit this one. I just couldn't hit the one on the right. Hitting the one on the right was the mistake. Because this one right here is Book of Moon. So we just lost the 50-50. And, you know, it was close, it was close. So he lets us go into our plays here. And we just go, we're like, alright, hasn't done anything yet, maybe there's a chance. Book of Moon stops everything, we go for 14, and then they just go crazy, and at that point they activate rematch, and I'm like, alright, yeah, this is GG. Let's get out of here. Add finishing move. Activate rematch, and they're like, nope, you got it. So the final replay, this is versus Josh, who's on my friend list, so this was kind of funny that he was like, I was in JG's stream, and he's like, yo, I'm going versus you right now. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, because he always changed his name. He was on a win streak, too. I noticed that. I mean, it's a 3-game win streak, so. But yeah, he was playing, I think Block Dragon Turbo. Which, like, I mean, at that point, I'm like, alright, yeah, I open up full combo, and I have, like, 4 more cards left that I don't need, so we're just gonna go crazy. So yeah, we just draw into more Messenger Lotto. Maybe I shouldn't have shuffled, because I don't want to open Messenger Lotto, but it doesn't really matter. We go Glass Souffle. Bring out Chocolate Alamo. And then we're just going to go for Tiramisu to shuffle those, shuffle that back in, and Alamode's going to trigger here as well. You guys can see Hoot Cake trigger here. Summon out another level 4 just cuz, and yeah, there we go, guys. So, let's get into the deck profile. And I'll go card by card. So, the 4 main cards of the deck that you want to draw are going to be your Petting Cessor, your 3 Magellan, I don't know. I'm sure one of those is right. I'm sure one of those is right, guys. Hopefully. And so yeah, you just want to open up these 4 cards right here. You don't want to draw into your Pudding Cess, your Hoot Cake, and your Messenger Lotto. So you're always going to be using your Magical Mallets and your Switcheroo combined with your Cosmic Cyclone to shuffle the Hoot Cake, the Petting Cessor, or not, yeah, not the Petting Cessor, the Pudding Cess, and the Pudding Cess, Messenger Lotto, and Hoot Cake. You shuffle those back in the deck. For the back row, we run double Book of Moon. The original list was running 3 Compulse. I run 1 Compulse and 2 IDP. IDP seems to be pretty good in this meta. I definitely think you could run some other cards here. Like if you have Compulse, maybe Crackdown, depending on which. Just run whatever limit 3s you got. And then, of course, the 1 Madolche Knights, which I haven't actually activated this card yet, but it's a good turn 1, from what I've heard. Extra deck, you want to run 1 Tiramisu. Maybe you could run more. I think 2 Glass Souffles, 1 Chocolate Alamo, 1 Dark Rebellion. I'm not sure about these links. Like, maybe you could replace these with Madolches. Because I feel like if you ever send I guess you send Spawn Traps with the links. You never want to send your Madolches to the grave. Because if it's, let me see, it's destroyed by opponent's card, if you just discard a Madolche, it kind of turns off your Petting Cessor, so be wary of that. And then Link Disciple here. So yeah, just make sure you run at least 1 Tiramisu, 2 Glass Souffles, and 1 Chocolate Alamo, guys. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe We gained 20 subscribers on the last YouTube video, guys. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.